today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. The Colts send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And an Eagles defense. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On the counter, it's Taylor, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Colts at 7-1 now on the year, and they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners is 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll set up a throw. Williams loses the football, and it's picked up by the Eagles. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't.
So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And oh, a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll look to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis! So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. 2nd and 6. This complete to Langford. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll drop to throw. is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the draw is Taylor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 2nd and 8. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Touchdown! Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 35 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Webb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. They'll go with the keeper. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start with the option. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And they're going to speed things up here.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. And they only get a yard back there. Looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Kirkland. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Off play action. Kirkland. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the... On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2 yards.
I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, thinking, oh no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Throwing to start the drive. Kirkland. Oh, good move. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Back to throw. Kirkland. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On second down, it's Craig. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
77 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 4. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Webb. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He'll look to throw.
Right side to Williams.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back to throw. He'll find Taylor. That's complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Point after, right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Throwing to start the drive. Kirkland, he's going to let it fly.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Colts, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
She-Rag got me.
today, from NRG Stadium in Houston.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the foot. Ball at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. First from last week's
has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
The Colts had 8-1 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking deep downfield. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Up by J.C. Jackson. And he will take the...
She back got me.
Today, from NRG Stadium.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Spencer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down. He'll look to throw.
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Again, it's Taylor to the 27-yard line.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort. Now a give to Taylor. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Let's go now. 70, back to 60, back to 60.
Here's Taylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Colts at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw here. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 23 yards the pickup there. They run with Taylor. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Baron Browning from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jameis.
Here we go. Let's go, play football. Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
He's got this complete to Williams.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second and 2. In trouble, and he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Halftime over, no problem.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Taylor. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that will be incomplete. On play action, they'll throw.
They'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Back to throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I remember Coach coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. That one good for 36
37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Michael Pittman.
32 yards.
And the Colts are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Eluding the pressure right.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with Taylor. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 1st and 10, Taylor now.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Houston, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. So for Charles Davis and our entire
Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Harris in last week's game, north of 100 yards. Talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Ready? 1918.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Back to throw now on 1st down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both
the Indy offense at the
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The Colts is 9-1 on the year. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 48 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He'll look to throw. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll drop the throw.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And his kick is good. And that'll do it for the 1st quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
On play action, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete to Diggs.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
62 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Going for the deep ball. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here's Allen to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
And they run with Harris off the option.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Colts to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Second down and 5. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's caught. Here's Langford. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This complete to Langford. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check mash, check mash. Pouring 70.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. Lamar Jackson strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. A.J. Brown, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. And finally, on Monday Night Football, we'll wrap up the weekend with a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll keep it on the ground. Childress.
And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Spencer. Got what they needed there. The drive continues. The 9-yard pickup. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I have to think a major...
The Indy offense at...
Come on. Pack the 60.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Leo Chanel.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And now, oh boy.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
On the handoff, this is Taylor.
145 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Now a give to Taylor. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. Looking to throw. Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And a corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, and this one complete to Smith. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And a quick throw here. That's at the 49. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is taken around the 12. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately... Williams loses the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. talk so much about the turnover ball. No turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team. Win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Bills, it's an important